How's it going, everybody? We're back at it with another one, and today we're going to talk about the power of your word. So you know how we do this. We take a smile at a time. Because if not now, when? Let's get to it. Welcome back, everybody. So today I wanted to talk about the power of your words. So this actually ties into a video I did before talking about not speaking negatively of yourself. So this one goes into that. Just recently, I was actually watching a video, and this guy did an experiment. And I don't know, I thought the experiment was, the way he explained it, I thought it was a cool idea. So I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to try it. I'll let you guys know how it goes. If you guys want to try it, go ahead and give it a shot. So what this guy did was he grabbed 3 apples, okay? The first apple, set that one aside. That's his control apple, okay? And that one, again, left aside. The second apple, what he did was he talked negatively of it. He was talking bad about it. Just saying all this bad stuff, just, I hate you, whatever, whatever he could say that was just not cool. Whatever he could say that was just mean and degrading, just all this mean stuff to it. Set that one aside. The third apple, he talked nothing but good stuff about. All good stuff, positive stuff, prayed for it, everything. Okay, set that one aside. Matter of fact, I remember him saying too with that negative one, what he would do. I don't know if he was joking or not, but I thought I got a little laugh out of it. He said that even when he felt like he wanted to say some bad stuff to his wife, because they might have been in an argument or whatever, he would just grab the apple, turn to it, and just say all this bad stuff about it. Just instead of saying it to his wife, he said it to the apple. Again, that one was set aside. So a few weeks passed, a few weeks later, goes back to the apples. The apple that he was speaking negatively about, he was speaking bad about, was really rotten, looking bad. He was starting to degrade and everything, just completely going bad. The apple that he left out, he didn't say anything to me, he just left it alone. That one looked like it was getting soft, let's change a little bit of color. Okay, so the other apple, the third apple, the one he was speaking positively about, looked better than the first apple. Barely anything had changed. If anything, it looked probably, I think he said it looked better than when he started that experiment. So that just goes to show that everything you speak has power to it, has a lot of weight to it. So when you're having a bad day and you're saying all these bad things, oh man, today just can't get any worse. Oh man, this is the worst day ever. It's just all this bad stuff. You're gonna start noticing more of those bad things happening. You start complaining a lot. You're gonna start noticing more things to complain about. It's never gonna get better. But if you flip it, you start talking positively, even about yourself, just like I said before, you're going to start noticing the good things. You're going to start noticing the positive things. I try to do that a lot. I have my moments where, I get down in the dumps and I kind of lose my way a little bit. But then I get back to it. I remember back when I was younger, I think I want to say it was 7th grade, so middle school. I had heard somebody say something. I forgot where I heard it. But I heard somebody say something saying that when they were having a bad day, they would always just take a moment, take a breath, and just say, you know what, even though I'm having a bad day, I still feel good about myself. That right there, just saying that little phrase, started turning his day around. Again, I don't remember who said it, but then when I heard that, I noticed I started doing that. I was like, you know what, I'm going to give that a shot. I'm going to try it. Having a bad day, woke up late to work, whatever the case was, I already knew, I just knew, you know what, it's going to be a bad day. But I would take a moment and tell myself, you know what, I still feel good about myself today. That actually, I noticed, personally, it started turning my day around. So you got to take into account, your words hold a lot of power to them. They hold a lot of weight. So what you say is going to start coming back. You're going to start noticing those things. I seen another video just recently too, where a guy was saying, your words, when you're saying things, everything, it's like a mirror. all that stuff is what you're going to see. All that stuff's going to reflect back on you. So an example he used, I don't remember it word for word, but the example he used was a kid could be blowing bubbles. And because you're having a bad day, you're thinking negatively and you're speaking all this negative stuff, that next thing you know, instead of that being a joyful moment, you're probably gonna think, oh man, that bubble's gonna get on my jacket. Dang, that bubble's it's gonna ruin my clothes. You're gonna start finding all these little things that are gonna line up to just keep you in that state of mind. To keep you having a bad day. All you gotta do is flip it. You know what? That didn't work out, maybe something else will. Instead of those negative things lining up, you're gonna start noticing all the positive things. You're gonna notice that this little opportunity you probably wouldn't have noticed because you were speaking negatively and everything's just going bad and that's the way you're taking it. You're not gonna notice those little small opportunities. But if you're talking positively, and you're saying all these good things, you're gonna notice those little grains of opportunities and you're gonna grab those and run with them. So your words have a lot of weight. They hold a lot of power. Like I said, that apple experiment, give it a shot. Try it yourself. Just get 3 apples. You gotta have the one we don't say anything to. That's the control. Then you have the one, just say all the bad stuff. Everything you can think of, all the stuff that you've been building up, say it. Get it out. A lot of times it's not good to hold a lot of that stuff in because then someone's gonna make you snap and all that stuff's gonna come out then. You can't take it back then. Just say it to this apple. Then that third apple, just say all the good stuff, all the stuff you're happy about, all the stuff, I don't know, crazy, whatever you can say that's gonna be positive and good. Wait a few weeks and see what happens. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna let you guys know how it goes. And I'm telling you, your words have a lot of weight. So you gotta start. Everything's in the mind. Everything is in the mind. Once you start changing the way you think and start changing the way you speak, you're gonna notice a difference. Once you notice that difference, other people are gonna notice that difference. They're gonna notice that you're moving different. You're speaking different. That will have an impact. Once people notice it, they might even ask you about it. Hey, I noticed you were always down in the dumps. You always seemed like you were in a bad mood. You always seemed pissed off at the world. What changed? Because now you seem all happy and like everything's working out. Everything's going great for you. What's going on? Tell them. Let them know. You know what? It's because then I was always talking bad. I was always just seeing all the negative stuff, all the bad stuff. Then I started changing it up. I started talking good. I started talking positive. Started noticing all the good things. Stop talking bad about myself. I started talking good about myself. Once you notice that change, other people will notice it as well. And then they start asking you about it. Tell them, spread that. Let people know your words do carry weight. They carry a lot of power with them. So start speaking life into things. Start speaking positively. I'm telling you, your life will change. You'll start moving different. Another thing you could try is, I read this. And I try to do this sometimes, but a lot of times I forget about it. But I'm gonna have to write this one down and put that everywhere, so that every time I'm not in a good mood, I could read that and see if we could do something about it. So what that thing was, it said that even if you're in a bad mood, nothing's going good, you're just angry at the world, smile. You may not want to just because you're in a bad mood, you're mad. Smile, force it, smile. What that does, it tricks your brain. I might have spoken about this before too. What that does is it tricks your brain into thinking you're in a good mood. Because it does that, you will actually start being in a good mood. Your brain will be, oh, well, I'm in a good mood. So what's your brain gonna do? It's gonna start making sure you are in that good mood. It's gonna flip everything around. Once you do that and you use positive reinforcement, start talking positive, talking good, I'm telling you, you're gonna start noticing those differences. Once you do, hey, give it a shot, try it. Start saying all these good things. Hey, you know what? I still feel good about myself. Shift your mindset, smile. Once you start doing these things and you start noticing these things, you start noticing that little shift, that little change, let me know down in the comments how it goes. Let me know if it really does work for you. Let me know if it doesn't. Try the apple experiment. I'm gonna try it. Once I do, I'll get back to you guys. I'll let you guys know how it turns out. But give it a shot. Hey, if anything, it's worth a shot. What do you have to lose? You know what I mean? So that's what I have for you today is just your words do have a lot of power to them. Start using them wisely. If anything, speak less, listen more. You don't, just remember, you don't always have to get involved in arguments you're invited to. Sometimes it's not even worth it. Speak less, listen more. Just always remember, your words have a lot of power to them. That's all I got for you today. You know how we do this. Take us all the time. If not now, when?